Hey, hey. Hello, y'all. I am back. It has been like half an hour for me, but it presumably feels like nothing to you if you just watch the next video. Woo! She is... You okay, bud? She is dry now. So I am going to... Do I want to do all the mica in one go? I probably want to do the mica. All right. So you can use regular mica, but I have got White Witch, which is the edible glitter from Craft Culture. She is a white mica. She's a food safe mica. But what I'm going to do now is take a little mica and rub it all over the iridescent paint that has dried. And the iridescent paint is dry, but you know, still has enough sticky in it to hold a little mica on it. And it just makes it really pretty and shimmery and beautiful. And I love it. So it's a pretty subtle difference. Like, I don't think y'all will even be able to necessarily tell that there's a difference in how she looked before the white paint and the white mica. But I see the difference and I love it. Yes. Just gives it a little extra sparkle without glittering, because I think the glitter kind of can take some of the texture away, and I wanted to preserve all the texture. As I got a little bit of glue. Yeah, look at my cute nails. They're little tomatoes. It's just a little tomato guy. I love them. Okay, focus. So now that I've done that, and that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the bottom frosting here. This could probably be a larger paintbrush, but it's fine. I don't want to dirty a whole second paintbrush for this. So I'll do it kind of quick. It's on the bottom, so I'm not too worried about it. But I do want to do it because I think part of the magic of a muse's shoe is that every bit of it becomes part of the sculpture. I got a little bit of pink glitter in that. That's my fault, but it's okay. I'm glad we did that on the bottom and not on the top. I'm using the last little bit of paint out of this bottle. And this is why I don't throw away a bottle, even an empty one, because there's still some gold in them thar hills. All right. Looking good. And I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna pop that in the dehydrator so I can maybe finish it up. Okay. There you go. All right, she's in the dehydrator. She's all set. She is all done. Honorable service, good job. My grape girl is looking good. She needs, I did just this mix kind of grapey color that I have in my space. It's old from a different project, but it's a good base because I do want to put a mixed texture. This isn't Purple Drink. This is Blue Hawaiian. You can kind of see that it's, I don't know if you can see, it's a mix of sizes. You can see that pretty good. So it creates kind of a fun frosty effect. Crystal Cave is basically just the crystal version of that, but the mix of sizes makes it look really frosty. So, brush her off a little bit. But before I put that heavy texture, you can use the cocktails on their own, but I decided to do a first coat of like purple and then purple here. So the cup, how are we looking? The cup needs another coat. Oh, but what she needs is her white paint. So let me do that. She doesn't need a ton. Rather than make myself a full cup, I just took a little scoop. And I'm going to carefully paint that because she needs that because I didn't do it before. And I think I'm probably, I haven't decided yet what color the sole of the shoe is going to be. I know this is going to be white with the purple and teal squiggle. So I don't know yet about this. I don't know. I'm still contemplating that. But white on the bottom, we'll let that dry. Set that aside. I've got a whole bunch of spoons that I need to glitter, but that comes a little later. This was the one that I started. She's going to be like half an hour. This is the one that's going to be a nectar cream snowball. Oh, she also needs a little paint on her bottom. Should we just do all the paint on the bottom? Let me go ahead and do her paint on her bottom. Not super exciting, but we had so much excitement last time. It's going to tide us over. Rawr. Okay. So we earned ourselves a little housekeeping because we had so much fun in the last session where we did our alcohol ink and our funfetti and our frosting. I love that funfetti shoe so much. All right, I'm going to, this brush still has a little bit of white paint on it. I'm going to do the bottom of this cup because I haven't done it yet. You know, we're doing some housekeeping, doing some bottoms. You got to tend to these things as well, even though they aren't. My buff gras is almost done, so I got to put buff gras on my list and get some. We are pretty well stocked on most things right now at Craft Culture, so that's good. Hopefully we can keep on top of that. Okay. Okay, gonna set that aside as well. This is the one that we worked on last time. She needs a little glitter on her stuff. So we're gonna give that to her, but maybe not right this minute, or how do we feel about that? I guess we could give her a little glitter. She needs glitter on her white frosting, because this one I did totally glitter. And she needs glitter on her little leaves and her little fake frosting roses, which are actually just the craft foam roses. We sell these at the shop in a couple of sizes. So rather than having to pipe the little roses, you can just use those. And I think it looks very convincing. Ah, get back in there, girly. I think it looks very convincing, or, you know, convincing enough. Because I'll tell y'all, there are a lot of things that I'm excited to try and learn in this world, but frosting roses is not, that has not been something that I find myself able to say master implies that I have even slightly grasped the, I don't know, maybe one of the very talented cake decorator friends I was mentioning before could teach me to make frosting roses with fake frosting. Maybe I will hit them up. But this was a little off, so we put some white frosting up here because I had some blue frosting and it was too many things, and it was kind of fighting it, and I just was like, I don't know about that. So but this will be a nice sugary coat on top of everything. And so we will lose some of the texture of the frosting because the glitter is a little bit, you know, more textured than paint and mica. But it'll all look kind of sugary and harmonious. And then we'll finish the ice cream scoop. She's going to be probably like a yellow French vanilla kind of situation. And then we'll write happy birthday on her. She needs a little more glitter on the actual shoe. By the time we're done, she'll probably need another coat of snickerdoodle on her cone because, you know, you just get little bits here and there. I'm doing the, what you call them? The, come on, brain, find the words. I'm doing the birthday candles. They're paper straws, but they are birthday candles on these birthday cakes. The rainbow one is coming out. I was like, I'm not 100% sure about her, but, you know, we stayed the course and she's looking good. She's looking birthday cakey. And I think she looks sugary and sweet and dreamy. I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with that. She looks good. Do we want to do her... Do we want to slap a coat of yellow on her French vanilla? Maybe not today. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, she's pretty. She looks good. I'm going to set her down over here. She can dry off there. So, she's looking good. That light pink, I think, needs to go into this light pink mix that I made. I made a pastel pink, and I'm going to put it on other parts of that cake, probably. And who else? Who are we working on? She maybe could use, she could use a little bit of, what does she need? I'll put some glitter on her little leaves that I did. That won't take a whole lot of time, glue or glitter, but we'll do it. I like her little leaves. I think they make her look even more cakey, even cakier. And I was trying to think of a way to put some fruit in her filling layer. Since I didn't end up doing a chantilly, maybe I can put some strawberry slices on her. But I need to think a little bit about how to do it. That's a conundrum. I'm going to have to use the sugar cube, even though I don't really like it. That's okay. Ooh, old Martha Stewart glitter. Yeah, it'll be fine. Do I want to put a little bit of green in there? Nah, I'll just do sugar all over. Just sugary all over. Okay. That looks good. I know that's subtle, the little green leaves. Just make the roses look a little more frosted. Ah. I do want to put some trim on her. I want to put some gold trim, but I'll finish up the rest of the, so the pink scoop looks good. This one's probably also going to be kind of a yellow scoop. Maybe I'll do a pink scoop on this. Or maybe I'll do, shoot. Maybe I'll do yellow on both of them, you know? It's classic. I'll try to, I've got those, I think I have some big, you know, like I have these big lemon slices. I have big lemon slices for crawfish boils. I might also have some strawberries at the glitter store. That would be pretty cute. A little strawberry shortcake, and then we'll figure out what this top scoop is gonna be. We still need to sculpt the top scoop and pick out like her toppings and everything. And she needs the trims, and she needs to say happy birthday, and she needs another coat of gold. It's all right, we're trucking. And when these are done, it's gonna be awesome. You know, we're not gonna get too what's the word? We're not going to get too frustrated that the finish line is still a ways away because, like, we got this. So I started adding the alcohol ink to the base, and then I was like, oh, whoops, people are probably going to want to see that, so let me wait. I also ran out of yellow because I only took a little bit of yellow home from the new formulation. Okay. But there's plenty more at the glitter store. I just need to make it and remember it. I think that's super cute though, that it's like the rainbow on the snow cone, the cone of the snowball. They're gonna take my New Orleans license away from me if I keep calling a snowball a snow cone. I'm asking for trouble. Okay. So I need to remember to get myself more of the yeller, but that's no problem. And then this cup is gonna be, I figured it out. The cup is gonna be blue, the shoe is gonna be purple. I think that's where I landed on that. I do have Ripper to Shreds, which is what I'm gonna use for the cup. I don't wanna get glitter in my wet ink though, so I'm probably gonna have to wait on that. So much waiting. Why does God send his hardest battles to his least patient soldiers? Yeah, my yellow tube is empty, so I don't have any. I want to do the yellow. Isn't that cute though? How it's the rainbow and then the rainbow. These are the things that delight us. These are the things that bring us joy. I'm just making it a little even extra juicier. This pink is wild. This pink is so intense. I'm obsessed. Okay, so I'm gonna let the ink dry a little bit on her, and she still needs her yellow. Then we'll do a teal cup. We'll probably do Ripper to Shreds, but I don't know, maybe I should I do something? No, I think Ripper to Shreds would work. I'm trying to think if like Ripper to Shreds with Cold Enough for Pants on top of her might be pretty clutch. But yeah, the shoe itself is going to be purple. This is going to be blue, like teal. And this, where the ink has gotten, it's pretty, but it's, this is going to be blue or purple as well. So the shoe is going to be purple, the cup's going to be teal, and then we've got a rainbow, rainbow, mwah. Okay, so you go here. Y'all must be sick to death of me hearing my catchphrase, which is, I need to reorganize my craft room, but I do need to reorganize my craft room. Okay, what we could do today that might be fun, we could do our rainbow sherbet. How do we feel about a rainbow sherbet moment? Does that appeal to us? And that's something we should do? I feel like I'm like, it's that tone of voice when you're out with a friend and it's like, should we get a bottle? Oh, maybe we should get a bottle. That's how I feel. Let's do it. Let's do the rainbow sherbet. So I'm going to put a hefty coat. This is my even thicker glue. This has a lot of Aleene's in it, so she's got some heft to her. Let's do our rainbow sherbet. Why not? We've been good. We deserve nice things. We've been getting our booties whooped by Mercury in retrograde. Okay. So right now, all I am doing is spreading my... This is thick. This is usually I do like 50-50 Mod Podge Aleene's. This is a little thicker. It doesn't need to be thicker, but if it's thicker, it'll take longer to dry out. So if you're doing something like this where you're going to do like a tie-dye effect, and that's what we're about to do. I'm playing it so cool. Like we're about to tie-dye this as a rainbow sherbet. I'm actually very excited. That's very exciting. So don't let my cool demeanor fool you. I'm very excited. I was just like, Sometimes we have exciting ones, and this is not an exciting one. This is just a housekeeping one, but we're gonna do something fun and exciting. Why not? Ooh, this glue is thick. A lot of aliens in here. And when you do the ice cream cone, you gotta get the bits underneath the bits. You know, you gotta get the all the way around. Okay. Looking good, looking good. And I have already prepared my rainbow sherbet mixes. And I have started the process, and I apologize that it's gonna be a little bit piecemeal, but I have started the process of collecting all the links and details on my Patreon. I have just one master post for the sweet treats. And so as I want to like share I'm trying to share like links. So if you go over there, it'll be like, this is the stuff I used to make waffle texture, and it'll have a link for the craft culture shop. This is what I use to make fake frosting, and it'll have a link. And so I am slowly collecting that. And what I'm gonna do, so the Shoe Marathon YouTube series that I'm doing, it isn't like full-blown tutorials in the sense that I don't like go start to finish. I sort of work on what I'm working on day to day. And that's easier for me because I don't have to like plan and edit, and you can probably tell that not a lot of planning goes into what I do in here. I sort of hop on and do what feels right day of. Let me put this little paintbrush. Oh, actually, before I put that in, hang on. Come on. I'm going to use the little paintbrush to get the underneaths. I am still going to have to touch it up. But if I miss any spots, it's not a bad plan B to make some fake drips. Those look good anyway. We'll do fake drips kind of towards the end of this chapter of our adventure. But anyway, I am gathering the links slowly, and I'm sorry that it's not all at once. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. So I am doing it kind of, I come in here and I work on what I'm working on, you know, so it's not like you can't sit and watch one video start to finish and it's like, this is how you do an ice cream cone, start to finish. You kind of have to, you know, pick it up here and there because I'm kind of making it here and there. What I want to do on the post for the sweet treats is I have the kind of step-by-step. First you do this, then you do this, then you do that. I am going to, again, piecemeal, bit by bit. I'm going to go in there and be like, this video at the 32-minute mark shows you sculpting the snow cone. So the cone of the snowball. The snow cone is the new top coat. That's what I'm struggling with. I know this is taking me a long time, but I want to get every little nook and cranny, and I want to put a pretty thick coat on there. Because whenever you do a special effect where you have multiple different kinds of glitter or colors of glitter in the same glue layer, you are going to save yourself so much headache if you try to get a thick enough glue there that it doesn't dry out while you're working. Okay, she's glittered. She's got away. All right, and we're gonna set our brushes over there. I'm gonna be naughty and put a brush that has paint on it in my water because my water cup is ready to be, I'm gonna wash all of these as soon as I finish here in, you know, about 10 minutes. Because we gotta go get dinner, me and my family. All right. But before we get dinner, let's get frisky. All right, so this is mostly green thumb with like a little bit of hand grenade. That's gonna be the green of my sherbet. This is mostly melon ball with a little bit of limoncello. You could use straight melon ball. That would not be a problem at all. And then the last thing is going to be Pussyfoot and Pink. Here we go. So what I'm going to do I have a shorter cup for her? We'll make it work. What I'm going to do is kind of twist. I'm going to pinch it on there, and I'm making rainbow sherbet. Oh, it already looks really good. And I don't want to move it too much because I don't want a bunch to fall. I want control. Oh, we're killing it. So with my fingers, I'm just kind of pinching. When I do a tie-dye, I really deliberately try to do like a nice swirl. For this, I don't need the swirl, but I do need pretty defined, like, I don't want it to be too much or too little of anything. So I want to pay close attention to like the balance. It's looking good. Making kind of fun. Okay, she's looking good. And then what am I gonna do here? So I'm kind of making like swoops, and I start kind of thin. There isn't really a lot of rhyme or reason to this. I'm just kind of pinching it on there. And what I'm gonna do is let that dry, and then when I do a second coat, I'll kind of follow what I've already done. All right. Isn't that pretty fun? Look at that rainbow sherbet. And so I'm gonna put, this is kind of a mix of everything. So I'm gonna kind of let it kind of blend a little using that. I'm gonna do some filling in a little bit more, and doing the little under bits. That was pretty good. That was pretty fun. So yeah, I just kind of made swirls with my pinches. And she looks like rainbow sherbet. Doesn't she look like rainbow sherbet? Ooh, y'all, you gotta enjoy those small things. So yeah, I'm using this to just fill in any spots I might have missed. Kind of blend it a little bit. Doesn't that look like a gorgeous frosty scoop of rainbow sherbet? I'm very pleased with that. All right, I do want to get myself a little cup to save this because I'm still gonna do, she might not need a touch-up. She might be, we're gonna see how she looks. Well, I'm gonna play that by ear. She's pretty good though. She might actually not need anything more than that. We'll see how she looks when she dries. We'll see how she looks when she dries. I'm not gonna commit to anything either way because I gotta see how she looks when she dries. But she looks pretty great. Rock on. Okay. The sweet treats really are fun. I love making fake food. I do want a little cup for her, but I don't have any little cups at the moment. All right. And so then the other thing that would be fun to do, I got like 5 minutes, so that's not really a ton. Let me, that's the blue ink. I've got like 5 minutes. That's not really a ton of time, but I do kind of want to, I think it would be fun to do the neons on here as well. but I kind of need to think about, like, I think I'll probably do like neon green, neon pink, neon orange. And then this will be, what'll that be? Oh, I'm maybe not quite ready to commit to what the cone, what the shoe itself is going to look like. Yeah, I'm going to need to marinate on that a little bit. But we did get a big old cute scoop of rainbow sherbet into that cone, and I love it. I want a little cup, and I don't have a little cup. Woe is me. Yeah, it's time to reorganize the space. The space needs reorganization. What's your deal? All right. Well, I think that's probably telling me that that's where I'm calling it for today, because I'm just like out of space to put things. Fun. All right, so that's rainbow sherbet. I just keep looking at it. That's rainbow sherbet. That was our big fun thing for today. Is anybody available cup-wise? I'm going to do something absolutely terrible, which is I'm going to take this piece of paper, set it aside, find a cup, and then pour it into the cup. I am so sorry, y'all. That's so gauche, but we're going to have to do it today. Okay, so yeah, I think I want to do her neon, but I'm not like quite sure. I need to think about that a little bit. I feel like if I do pink on here, it's just going to be, I don't know. I don't feel like I can pull off doing the sherbet swirl on here, but I don't know, maybe. Do I want to put a... No. All right, that's plenty for today. We don't need to make any more decisions today because we just don't know what we're going to do. Do I want to get started putting the neons on there? I just can't decide. The neon green, yeah, if I do neon green, if I do pink, neon green, orange, and this is neon green. I like the neon green and I have a lot of it. Let's try that, and you know, if we don't like it, if I don't like it, I'm a smart cookie. I can make a plan B. I can make a plan B on the fly. But let's be bold. Let's do something and see, you know, where it takes us. I kind of suspect that doing color blocking the neons is going to make me a crazy person, but I'm already kind of a crazy person. So like, how much further can we go? I just saw my friend message me and said she saw a Clearly Canadian today in New York and thought of me, and that makes me very happy. All right. Yeah, I like the neon green. I think color blocking the neons is going to work for us. I think that's going to work for us. We could maybe do the whole thing neon green, but let's stop there for now because we're already kind of pushing things. But isn't that fun and pretty? She's coming along. Okay, so last thing I'm going to do. Careful, careful, careful. Last thing I'm going to do, and then while you guys aren't looking, I'm going to go pretty deep into a reorganization and cleaning. So the next time you see me, we're going to be footloose and fancy free. All right, I've got the white paint nice and dry and sticky, and I want a soft brush. Do I have any soft brushes? Oh, nobody's available. Everybody's having problems today. It's my own fault. I'm like, oh, why are there no brushes clean? I walk around like, who closed? Like it wasn't always me. This'll do. It's not like optimal, but it'll do. We're just gonna buff a little mica in. That's really pretty. That's so pretty. We're gonna buff a little mica in, and then the next thing we're gonna do on her, she needs another coat of pink on the shoe part of her. And she needs, I want to put the blue on her ice cream scoop. Mica makes it shimmery. I want to put the blue on her ice cream scoop. I don't need to wait for the mica to dry. It's just buffed onto the mostly dry paint. So I want to put, I'm going to make this scoop blue. I'm going to do a little bit of Breakfast at Tiffany at Trademark Infraction, a little bit of Robin's Egg Blue. I think I have a tiny little bit. That's going to be my reward for cleaning up, is I'm going to find things that I misplaced. Gonna buff a little bit more mica in. So I'm gonna do a mix of mostly Impossible things with a little bit of Breakfast at Trademark in there. Ooh, the mica looks good. You know something, you're not my top choice, but you'll manage brush is actually working better than my top choice. So just goes to show. So I'm gonna do the blue on her, and she's gonna get like some pink drippy sauce and some pink whipped cream. And then we're gonna put so many sprinkles on this thing. You're gonna be like, wow, that's a lot of sprinkles. And we're gonna write happy birthday, and we're gonna touch up the cone, and we'll do some drips. I do think I'm debating whether I want to do the cherry or I want to do that shiny gumball on her. For the cherry, I have fake cherries that I would glitter. But for the gumball, I would maybe do like one of those foam balls and do it just glittered. I don't know. I don't know if it'll read. I think I'll just do a cherry. I don't know yet if I'm going to put the candles on her. She is a birthday cake, so she kind of needs the candles. Yeah, I'll give her candles. Yeah, I'll probably bore some holes. Yeah, I'll give her candles. Probably, I don't know. But she's looking good. What she needs is the blue here, more pink here. She's gonna get a bunch of sprinkles here. I got the funnest fake sprinkles. I don't think I showed y'all the fake sprinkles yet. Oh, that's Green Thumb. So I've got such fun rainbow sprinkles. These are fake. You want to put fake sprinkles on your stuff, but she's going to get all sprinkled up. She's going to be really cute. I'm going to put them in I'll probably put them in the border. Yes, I will put them in the little, oh, it's going to take forever, but it's going to be so stinking cute. Yeah, so I've got my fake sprinkles to put on my fake cakes to throw to people who happen to be having their birthday on Muses Thursday. So get your sign ready if it's going to be your birthday on Muses Thursday, because I got some birthday cakes for y'all. All right, so that's a great day today. Look at my pretty girls. We are having fun. The sweet treats are very fun. So yeah, I'm going to continue to work on the Patreon page with like the links and the how-tos and like the sort of kind of quick and dirty tutorials, and we'll keep rolling with that. I see I missed a spot. We'll keep rolling with that, and I've had some requests for things. How do you make the cone? How do you rinse glitter? I'm going to do standalone videos for those. It just takes me time because I'm just me and I'm doing 10 million other things, but I'm very lucky to be doing all the things that I'm doing, so you certainly don't hear me complaining. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We will continue crushing these beautiful sweet treats, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.